Part A. Find the axis of symmetry of the graph of f of x equals 2x squared minus 4x plus 5. Notice that a equals 2 and b equals negative 4. Write the equation for the axis of symmetry, x equals negative b divided by 2a. Substituting 2 for a and negative 4 for b gives x equals the negative of negative 4 divided by the quantity 2 times 2, which simplifies to x equals 1. So the axis of symmetry is x equals 1. Part B. Find the vertex of the graph of f of x equals 2x squared minus 4x plus 5. The axis of symmetry is x equals 1. So the x-coordinate of the vertex is 1. Use the function to find the y-coordinate of the vertex. First write the function. F of x equals 2x squared minus 4x plus 5. Evaluate the function f when x equals 1 to find the y-coordinate of the vertex. F of 1 equals 2 times 1 squared minus 4 times 1 plus 5, which simplifies to f of 1 equals 2 minus 4 plus 5, or 3. So the vertex is 1, 3. Graph f of x equals x squared minus 2x minus 3. Describe the domain and range. Notice that a equals 1, b equals negative 2, and c equals negative 3. Find the axis of symmetry. First write the equation for the axis of symmetry, x equals negative b divided by 2a. Then substitute 1 for a and negative 2 for b to get x equals the negative of negative 2 divided by the quantity 2 times 1, or x equals 1. So the axis of symmetry is x equals 1. Graph the axis of symmetry. Because the axis of symmetry is x equals 1, the x-coordinate of the vertex is 1. Use the function to find the y-coordinate of the vertex. First write the function. F of x equals x squared minus 2x minus 3. Evaluate the function f when x equals 1 to find the y-coordinate of the vertex. F of 1 equals 1 squared minus 2 times 1 minus 3, which simplifies to 1 minus 2 minus 3, or negative 4. So the vertex is 1, negative 4. Plot the point 1, negative 4. Because c equals negative 3, the y-intercept is negative 3. So plot the point 0, negative 3. Because the axis of symmetry is x equals 1 and the point 0, negative 3 lies on the graph of the function, the point 2, negative 3 also lies on the graph. Plot the point 2, negative 3. Then draw a smooth curve through the points. Using the graph, you can see that the domain is all real numbers. The range is y greater than or equal to negative 4. Tell whether the function f of x equals 5x squared plus 15x minus 10 has a minimum value or a maximum value. Then find the value. For f of x equals 5x squared plus 15x minus 10, a equals 5. Because a equals 5 and 5 is greater than 0, the parabola opens up and has a minimum value. To find the minimum value, find the y-coordinate of the vertex. First find the x-coordinate of the vertex. Write the equation for the x-coordinate of the vertex, x equals negative b divided by 2a. Because a equals 5 and b equals 15, substituting 5 for a and 15 for b gives x equals negative 15 divided by the quantity 2 times 5, which simplifies to x equals negative 1 5/10. Then evaluate the function when x equals negative 1 5/10 to find the y-coordinate of the vertex. First write the function. F of x equals 5x squared plus 15x minus 10. Substituting negative 1 5/10 for x gives f of negative 1 5/10 equals 5 times the quantity negative 1 5/10 squared plus 15 times negative 1 5/10 minus 10, which simplifies to 11 25 minus 22 5/10 minus 10, or negative 21 25. Because the y-coordinate of the vertex is the minimum value of the function, the minimum value is negative 21 25. A company plans to have coffee mugs produced with the company logo on them. The cost of each mug depends on the number of mugs that are ordered, and is modeled by y equals 1/10,000th x squared minus 1/10 x plus 30, where x is the number of mugs ordered and y is the cost in dollars. What is the minimum cost of each mug? The minimum cost of each mug is given by the y-coordinate of the vertex of the graph of y equals 1/10,000th x squared minus 1/10 x plus 30. First find the x-coordinate of the vertex. Write the equation for the x-coordinate of the vertex, x equals negative b divided by 2a. Notice that a equals 1/10,000th and b equals negative 1/10. Substituting 1/10,000th for a and negative 1/10 for b gives x equals the negative of negative 1/10 divided by the quantity 2 times 1/10,000th, which equals 500. Then substitute 500 for x in the equation to find the y-coordinate of the vertex. First write the equation. Y equals 1/10,000th x squared minus 1/10 x plus 30. Substituting 500 for x gives y equals 1/10,000th times 500 squared minus 1/10 times 500 plus 30, which simplifies to y equals 5. Because the y-coordinate of the vertex is the minimum cost of each mug, the minimum cost of each mug is $5. Two jugglers toss beanbags in the air. The function h of t equals negative 5t squared plus 5t plus 1 represents the height in meters of a red beanbag after t seconds. The height of a blue beanbag t seconds after it is launched is shown in the graph. Which beanbag went higher? First enter the function h of t equals negative 5t squared plus 5t plus 1 into your calculator and graph it. Notice that the blue beanbag reaches a maximum height between 2 1/2 and 3 meters. Notice that the red beanbag reaches a maximum height between 2 and 2 1/2 meters. So the blue beanbag went higher.